Live from San Diego, this is the Fox 5 Morning News at 9.
Educating and inspiring our kids through reading, and we, as parents, we all love that. Creator of the story time with Mr. John series, John Masiulionis. Good morning, and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm always looking for fun things to do with the kids, especially if they're learning something in it as well.
Yes.
So this series, Mr. John series, tell us a little bit about it. What inspired you to do that?
Well, I actually spent my entire life out in Buffalo, New York up until the fall of 2020.
Buffalo!
Yes, but I had a vision going back to 2005 of coming out here to San Diego. But of course, during the pandemic, there really wasn't much of anything happening for kids. And shortly after my grandmother passed away in the summer of 2013, it really became increasingly clear that my mission was here for the children. And there's really just so much good that happens when they can connect with the love and joy of reading. And in my work as a publicist for children's authors, just seeing the looks on kids' faces when they can connect with their favorite children's authors and their favorite books. So this has been something that really has been seeds planted in my heart a long time ago, and they're sprouting this Saturday in Encinitas at Moonlight Beach Overlook. I'm super excited.
How excited? Tell us a little bit about that event if people want to be a part of it. What's happening?
Yes, so the first event kicks off, the big kickoff celebration is this Saturday at 10 o'clock, beginning at Moonlight Beach Overlook in Encinitas. It's a monthly story time, so the first Saturday of every month. And for this Saturday, we're not traveling alone with the story time with Mr. John series. Gulliver from the San Diego Gulls is going to be joining us. Gulliver, thank you so much.
Gulliver's going to be there too?
Gulliver's going to be here signing autographs and taking pictures for the little ones. We're going to be reading the new heartfelt children's book by Lindsay N. Fink, Little Palm and Earth Day celebration. The little ones are going to be communicating with us about the importance of reading, the love and joy of reading, and taking care of our planet, because Saturday is actually International Children's Book Day, and we're preparing for Earth Day as well too. And then of course we're going to be painting a potted palm tree together in the process, so the little ones will be able to express their creativity as well too, and have some fun with Gulliver in the process.
Gulliver, you like that? You want to read a book, or you want to like paint the palm tree? Both of them.
Both.
Gulliver wants to do both of them. You find that over time, with all the technology that is out there, it's just harder to get kids to. I struggle with that with my 4 kids. It's like a choice between an iPad and a book, and they keep wanting to go to technology, but there's so much magic in these books.
You're absolutely correct. There's something really old school about it. There's really no exchange for the connection that you can have with a book. The little ones, obviously, they love their devices. The electronics serve their purpose, but when they can spend some time with their parents, especially when parents and caregivers can create a stronger bond through reading itself, that's something that really those screens can't really do. They serve their purpose, but when you can connect with your little ones through the actual physical book, there's no greater exchange.
Right, Gulliver, you gotta read. Like, I tell my kids that all the time. I wish they were here watching right now. And Gulliver says, read your books.
Yes.
And the big takeaway with what you do and the reading that you do with the kids, what do you want kids to take away from that?
One of my biggest sources of inspiration is the late Mr. Rogers. And he always reminded all of us that we're loved and special just the way that we are. So kids have gone through, they went through a lot before the pandemic. They went through a lot during the pandemic. And I envision that this is a destination for children, parents, families, and educators all across San Diego, not just Encinitas, but all across San Diego, to come together to a safe place where they can just enjoy, spend some quality time, and everyone, children and big kids alike, to remember that you're loved and you're special just the way that you are.
I love that. I love that. I grew up in a library, very different than the kids this day and age.
Yes.
Well, thank you for being here. We'll get this information.
So
if you want to do the story time with Mr. John series, it kicks off. It's Saturday, 10 a.m. at Moonlight Beach Overlook in Encinitas. So you just show up?
Yes.
Just show up. Look how easy it is. Thank you for being here. Gulliver, thank you for coming. Have fun. Here, read a book, Gulliver. There you go. Read a book. Eric?